Hey all, welcome to the Weefster 18 channel, day 32 here. It's Chef Papa Weave coming back at you. Hey guys, it's a great cooking channel here. We're doing a channel, part of this channel is some cooking recipes. And today, I don't necessarily have an actual food. I mean, it is a source of food, but it's more of a supplement. And a lot of you kids probably be, oh, this is nasty. This is not good. But let me tell you something, guys. I want to start by explaining what this actually is comprised of, okay? And what it gives you. It's bone broth. Bone broth. Okay? Bone broth is a source of protein. Oh yeah, and by the way, guys, I got my decent glasses on. I got two handles. Okay? I invested. Bone broth is a source of protein, about 6 grams per cup. It has minerals like calcium, phosphorus, good for the teeth, good for the bones. Potassium helps move nutrients into cells and waste out of your cells. If I use beef bones that are cut about an inch in size, but for a more gelatinous bone broth, it's good to get the knuckles, the feet, and other joints of the animal. I know that sounds nasty, but it will help with your gut, guys. It'll help with your gut, like leaky gut syndrome. A lot of people have a problem with that. It has glucosamine and chondroitin sulfate. It's great for your joints and stopping inflammation, pain, and arthritis. For all you older viewers out there, like myself, I'm old, I have arthritis, I have pain. This helps. It produces collagen. Okay? Great for the building block of cells. Found everywhere. Collagen from your skin, your bones, and it even helps your brain. Helps the brain, the thinking part of our system, which we all need. Another benefit, it helps you to sleep better. Has glycine that helps fight fatigue. If you're tired, you have fatigue, it helps with this. And lastly, it also has a high concentration of minerals that will strengthen your entire immune system. I have an autoimmune system problem. This will boost your system, keep you fighting those viruses and those infections that we all have in our bodies from time to time. And there may be other things I didn't mention, but there may be other things to this beautiful bone broth that I'm going to make. All right, guys, it's a very simple process. You need a crock pot, large crock pot. You're going to need celery. You're going to need two to three stalks of celery. I like the celery with the leafy parts too. Okay? You're going to need 2 large carrots. Okay? And all these things are going to be chopped up in about 2-inch sections. The carrots you may want to cut in half, the 2-inch sections, and cut them in half again. All right? Need about 8 mushrooms. Mushrooms are great. Let me tell you something with mushrooms. Mushrooms are a fungi. All right, that also sounds pretty nasty. But it's a fungus, and it is so healthy for you. So healthy. As a kid, I never liked mushrooms. I hated them. I hated a lot of things. But we acquire a taste for things as we get older. We try things, and we actually end up liking them. Sea salt again. Pepper. We're going to need apple cider vinegar. What the apple cider vinegar does, when I add it, it extracts the collagen and all the nutrients from the bone, helps extract it from the bones, so you get all those nutritional values. I'm going very healthy, guys. There's no butter in this. There's no butter involved, okay? It's all healthy. And then at the end, we're going to need parsley and we're going to need garlic, okay? So what we want to do basically is you start with about 5 pounds, okay? 5 pounds of beef bones. Now, like I said, if you want more gelatin, however you pronounce it, you go for the feet, you go for the joints of the animal. It's hard to get, so I just got the bones, which is fine. Okay, so what we want to do is we want to add, before I say this, we put a 400 degree oven. We put 5 pounds of bones on a baking sheet. You may want to grease it down a little bit so they don't stick, a little spray or something. 400 degree oven for 30 minutes. Now this will brown the bones, give a little more flavor to the bones, okay? So we take the celery and just coat the bottom a little bit. You don't need a lot, a couple pieces. Save the rest. Carrots, same thing. Add a couple carrots on the bottom. Okay. Mushrooms, put them on the bottom. All right. And then we will take the bones and we will add all these bones to the crock pot. Make sure you cool it off too, guys, because the bones are quite hot and you don't want them to really sit in here when they're boiling hot. So we take that, line the bottom. Again, it doesn't look too good. Smell is okay. I mean, it smells like steak if you are a meat eater. If you're a vegetarian, I'm sure you don't even want to look at this. But in the end, guys, wow. In the end, it is tremendous. So we're just going to keep loading these bones into the crock pot. Okay? 5 pounds should be enough. I've always done 5 pounds. And we load them in. Almost done here. Quite a bit of bones. All right. Now we will add. We will add the rest of the celery. Just put it on top. Rest of the carrots. Don't forget this month, April. April is the rabbit. Obviously, I'm thinking of a rabbit with the carrots. Get your drawings in, guys. Get those drawings in. Have a great time. We got mushrooms. We'll add the mushrooms on top. Oh, looks good. How can that look good, but it looks good to me? We will take sea salt. Okay, we'll take a sea salt. We'll take a tablespoon of tea salt. Sprinkle that in over the top. Okay. Pepper, just whatever you feel. If you like pepper, do a fair amount. I just take a shaker and I shake quite a bit. Probably equates to maybe a teaspoon or a little more, half a tablespoon. And then we will take, actually that's it. That's it. We'll take some water now. Go over to the water and we'll fill this up. Fill this up to the edge. Now this is not a stock. This is a bone broth. Okay, I just want to clarify that. The difference between a beef stock, all right, and a bone broth is the time of cooking. Okay, so we got that filled. It's the amount of time that you actually cook this. A bone broth will take anywhere from a minimum of 20 hours to 24 hours. A stock is 2 or 3 hours, and you don't get those nutrients extracted from the bones. 1 minute, guys. I'm coming. I'm coming, be right back. I'm coming. Sorry, guys. That's the joy of live television. All right, so listen. At this point, we have all that stuff in there, right? All those good things in there. We will take the apple cider vinegar now. And we will add 2 tablespoons, okay, of the apple cider vinegar. And like I said before, that'll extract a lot of nutrients out of the bones. Help produce the nutrients to come out during the cooking. We'll put a lid on that. Put a lid on that. And we're going to let that sit, guys, for 30 minutes. 30 minutes, we're going to let that sit, okay? And like I said, now, once the 30 minutes is up, you put it in the crock pot. Turn it on low. Turn the heat to low, okay? And you want to cook this, like I said, you want to cook this for a minimum of 20 hours, all right? 2 hours before, 3 hours before it's actually done, okay, around the 17th hour, if you're doing 20 hours, you want to take 5 real large garlic cloves, cut them, clean them, skin them, and then just hit them with a knife. Smash them with a knife, okay? Don't mince them. Do not cut them. Just smash them with a knife so they're open, and then drop them in. And then the parsley. We'll take 2 tablespoons of parsley and sprinkle that in. Okay, that's the last 3 hours of cooking. And then after that, well, obviously we'll take it up, let it cool off, take all the ingredients out, get a colander, a strainer, strain the broth, well, remove the bones, everything, strain the broth into a pan, or a saucepan, a large deep saucepan, and you'll have just the broth. And then you have to get some medicine jars, and we'll pour the broth, bone broth, into medicine jars, okay? I make about 8 to 10 ounce glasses, about 8 days worth of broth from this right here. And you notice on top is all that fat, the fat from the grease from the bones. So once it gets cold and the grease firms up, it's beautiful. You cut that fat off throw it out. I mean, if you want it, you can drink it. It's fine, but it's a little too greasy for myself. Take that fat out. Pour the rest into a pan, into a little saucepan. Heat it up. Add a little more, maybe garlic powder, some salt and pepper if you want it more. And let me tell you something. You'll stop drinking coffee. You'll stop drinking tea. You can have this in the morning going to work. You can have it at night after you eat. You can add it to your recipes. There's ways you can Google and look to see what you can add, what recipes you can add this to. And let me tell you, you're going to feel a lot better. You're going to look better. You're going to feel stronger. So many benefits. So guys, I know this is a little different, but I wanted to get this out there because it's a healthy thing to do, to consume. And I hope you guys do it. And stay tuned with the channel. I will be back with more vids on cooking and other things. All right, guys, have a great day. Peace out.